when we discuss riverboat problem, there will be a slight change in the approach that we do. Generally, what we are doing out, we are finding out in all the topic in relative motion. We are finding out relative motion of A with respect to B means what we are doing, velocity of A minus velocity of
B. Yes, sir.
ground. And how we are subtracting this? Velocity of A with respect to ground plus of minus of velocity of B with respect to ground. And which we are reversing the velocity of B and adding it to velocity of A to get relative velocity of A with respect to B. Did you get it, Varun?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is what we have done. And yesterday also we used this technique and solved. Ujjwala.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And acceleration also, we used the same technique and we solved the problems, relative motion problems. If you can remember whatever we have learned in the past 2 classes.
Yes, sir. I remember.
But in riverboat problems, we actually need this thing. I'll just tell you. Real velocity, that is with respect to ground, we need. Velocity of the boat with respect to ground, we need. So that means what happens is here, let's take out. Here 2 points you need to take note. The velocity of boat or man with respect to still water will give you predicted path. And the velocity of boat or man with respect to ground will give you actual path. Are you getting this point?
Yes, sir.
With respect to still, the man can swim in this velocity in the still water. Otherwise, the velocity of man on the river. That means all this velocity, man is trying to go in this direction in the water. Still, so all these things will give you predicted path.
Okay, sir.
But the velocity of that man or boat with respect to ground will give you the actual path. We'll see the scenario.
Sir, I did not understand, sir.
I'll tell you. So first thing is velocity of the man or boat with respect to river. Or a boat or man I can take. Velocity of the man with respect to river, how can we write? Velocity of the man.
Velocity of man with respect to ground minus velocity of river with respect to ground.
Okay. Velocity of man with respect to ground. Actually, these things, this velocity will give you actual things. How the boat is moving, how the man is moving in reality, in real world. This is of prime importance in our topic and in this topic. So to get this, what will we do? I'll make this as subject. Velocity of the man with respect to ground is equal to velocity of man with respect to river plus velocity of a river with respect to ground. Are you getting this? Warren, did you understand this? I made this a subject.
Yes, sir.
So now you see, here subtracting is not happening. Here addition is happening. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Exam in generally, he will give information about this one. So how the man can swim in river? What is the velocity of the man in the still water with respect to water? This is actually the given velocity of the man.
Yes, sir.
Questions. What you should do, we should vectorially add this with velocity of the river with respect to ground. Then what you will get? You will get this velocity of the man with respect to ground, which is of main prime importance to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then how? Let me see. Suppose upstream condition. Suppose there is a river, case 1. The river is going with velocity u like this. Boat is also upstream, means what? Boat is going in this direction with v velocity.
Yes, sir.
This is upstream. Varun, are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Opposite direction. River and man are going in opposite direction. So now what will happen? Suppose velocity of the man with respect to ground is what? Velocity of the man with respect to river is how much? V
Yes, sir.
in this direction, left direction.
Yes, sir.
I am taking this to be positive for my basic understanding. And velocity of the river with respect to ground is going in which direction? Positive direction. That
This one, U, sir.
negative, huh?
U, sir.
U. Velocity of the river is u here.
It is going in negative direction, no, sir.
U is negative here. I'll take this positive. If I take this, will become negative or not?
Yes, sir.
Just I'm taking the condition. Is it v minus u or not?
Yes, sir.
That is why whenever you are solving upstream problems, what will you do? You will subtract the velocity of the river from velocity of the man. Here you don't reverse it and add. Directly v minus u. You got it? This is opposite. Vectorial addition.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Varun, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Upstream, that is why suppose velocity river is coming towards you and you are going against the river. What will happen? Your velocity will decrease or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You will go a bit slower than real velocity or not?
Yes, sir.
I added both the vectors. If I added y minus u is the velocity. Like that, case 2 is downstream. Downstream, what happens? Man is going with velocity and river is going with velocity. So velocity of the man with respect to ground, what will happen? V plus u or not?
Yes, sir.
Downstream questions can be solved like this. Taking the velocities, adding the velocities. Now the last important thing. Here I am not reversing and adding it. You understood? Directly I am adding because we need the real velocity of the man.
Yes, sir.
Last case, which examiners are interested in asking number of times more, if they want to give a tricky question, this is across the river. Number of times you might have seen this. Okay. So river is going with velocity u. Now the man is here. Okay. Or boat is here. So now, Varun,
Sir.
answer me the questions here. Suppose man exactly pointing his direction. Suppose he is exactly rowing like this.
Yes, sir.
Where will he go? Will he go exactly to this point?
No, sir. He'll go towards you.
Like this or not?
Yes, sir.
Varun, are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
This is a basic common sense that we generally do outside. Suppose man wants to go this side and he directed the boat like this, his velocity with respect to river. But where will he go? He will go somewhere else or not?
Yes, sir.
These conditions we'll study here. River is going with like this. So now man, I assumed he has directed the velocity is like this, okay? With the vertical, man has given an angle, how much?
Theta.
Theta. So now,
So just excuse me for a second, sir.
Varuni, carefully listen this act. What will happen? For us to get velocity of the man with respect to ground, what we should do? Velocity of the man with respect to river, that is what we have got, VMR, plus velocity of the river with respect to ground. We have to add these both these things or not?
Yes, sir.
Velocity of the man with respect to river can be resolved into two things or not? X component and Y component.
Y component.
This will
Yes, sir.
become VMR sin theta. In this
Oh.
equation, it will become
VMR cos theta.
VMR cos theta. What are you getting or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You just practice at home and then solve the problems. Or many kind of problems can be solved. This whatever I'm teaching. Now, what is the velocity of the man with respect to ground? What will it become? So VMR can be written as VMR sin theta I cap plus VMR cos theta j cap or not? Varun, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Plus VRG is nothing but what? U, velocity of the with respect to ground.
Yes, sir.
U I cap or not? Can we write?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then my answer will become VMR sin theta plus U into I cap plus VMR cos theta j cap or not.
Yes, sir.
Now the questions will start. If you know this, the real things will start. Whatever the man is directing is actually predicted path, but the man will not go to this path.
Yes, sir.
Real path. If you want real path, we need real velocity. Real velocity, I formed the equation or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now the question becomes simple. First question is, time taken to cross the river. Time taken by the boat to cross the river. Okay. Time taken by the boat to cross the river. The time taken is what? First thing,
Velocity.
means from where to where? Is going from this end to this end or not?
Yes, sir.
That means vertical distance.
Hmm.
That means distance by vertical motion is due to the responsibility of what? Vertical motion is responsible by which velocity?
Project. Vertical motion.
In this direction, what velocity is there? Which is taking the boat to go to the opposite end? Which velocity is responsible for the boat to go from here to here?
Instantaneous.
Not instantaneous. This vertical component, VMR cos theta. Horizontal velocities are responsible for horizontal displacement. Vertical velocity is responsible for vertical displacement.
Okay.
You see what is vertical velocity here? Only VMR cos theta j cap.
Yes, sir.
What is vertical distance here? Varun, are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
In projectile also we did. Oh, how much? Range. To find out range, we took horizontal velocity into time.
Yes, sir.
For vertical displacement, we took vertical velocity, UY components. Here also, horizontal component is VMR sin theta plus U. Vertical component is VMR cos theta.
Yes, sir.
Now, time taken by the boat to cross means distance by velocity. Because
Yes, sir.
velocity into time is equal to distance.
Yes, sir.
Velocity is there. Here, there is no acceleration.
Hmm.
So, time is equal to distance by
Distance.
VMR.
Cos theta.
Varun, did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
This is the R answer. That in exam you carefully see which angle is given and all. That dy vertical component, that vertical distance by vertical velocity component is will give you the time.
If he asked vertical, then it'll horizontal.
Horizontal, why will he ask horizontal? Cross
Oh.
the river. Cross the river means what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vertical.
Crossing means vertical distance only you're crossing, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cross the river from here to there.
Yes, sir.
Next option is B. Drift. Horizontal. Drift. Horizontal. Drift. Horizontal drift means what? Man is here or not?
Yes, sir.
But man will, even if he is projecting like this, where will he go? man will go like this or not somewhere.
Yes, sir.
That means here too, here he went horizontally or not.
Yes, sir.
Now this is called as what? Horizontal
Drift.
Horizontal drift. Which is responsible for horizontal drift? Varun, you tell me. Which velocity is responsible for horizontal drift?
Horizontal velocity, sir.
Varun,
Sir.
which velocity is responsible for horizontal drift? Vertical motion is responsibility will be taken by vertical velocity. Horizontal velocity will be taking the responsibility of horizontal motion. Horizontal velocity is responsible or not?
Yes, sir.
Varun,
Yes, sir.
you carefully listen. Horizontal velocity is how much here? VMR sin theta plus u or not? Horizontal velocity is how much? VMR sin theta plus u into time. X is equal to how much? Vx into t or not? Ujjwala.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That Vx is how much? VMR sin theta plus u.
Yes, sir.
Time is how much? D by.
D by VMR cos theta.
This is the horizontal drift. Horizontal velocity I got plus into time I did. Then the third thing is minimum time taken. What will be the minimum time taken to cross the river? What is the formula of time? V by
VM.
VMR cos theta. When will it become minimum? You tell me. When will it become minimum?
When cos theta is 0.
So this will become minimum when cos theta is equal to 1 maximum.
Yes, sir. When theta
That
is
means theta is equal to
0.
0. That means what is happening? Exactly when he points out like this, opposite end, he will cross it he will not go exactly to the opposite end,
Okay.
but he might go somewhere like this, but he will reach it in a
0. Theta is 0.
minimum time. He will
Okay.
reach it in minimum time. What are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That minimum time is what?
T is equal to D by VMR.
This is the minimum time, but this is not the minimum path. He is directing like this, but still he might go like this. This theta you make it 0, but still you will go like this. This is not the shortest path.
So this is like he may take any long path, but then the time taken will be minimum.
Minimum. If he directly suppose he directly points to the opposite end, he will go in minimum time. But actually, that is he will not go in the shortest path possible.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Very carefully understand. In advance on this question, on this point, minimum time doesn't mean minimum path.
Yes, sir.
Minimum time means just is directly opposite, pointing to the opposite end. Then
Whatever may be longest or maybe the shortest path, time will be minimum.
that will not be the longest definitely, but that will not be the shortest path.
Shortest too. Understood, sir.
Then, Varun, did you get this point? Important. Then last thing is shortest. When will the with what angle the man should direct, so that with what angle man should draw, so that he will go in shortest path. He will go in
Shortest path.
shortest path possible. So
Yes, sir.
shortest path means what?
1 second.
That means man should go exactly in this path.
Yes, sir.
If he has to go exactly in this path, when velocity is like this, he should roll like this or not?
Yes,
What am
sir.
I getting?
Yes, sir.
If he points like this, so there is a chance that he might go like this.
Yes, sir.
For him to point out which angle he should point out, I will take it to be what?
Theta.
I'll take it alpha, okay, because you remembered theta also you can take, but just I'm taking another angle here.
Okay. Sir.
I'm taking the opposite side, na? So alpha. If I take it as alpha, so this will have two components or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
VMR
Sin theta.
sin alpha, VMR
Sin cos
cos
alpha.
alpha.
Cos alpha.
So now, to go in only straight line, horizontal component should become what? 0.
0. Yes, sir.
That means what will be the net horizontal velocity? V
My cos alpha.
MR sin alpha minus U or not?
Yes,
Why,
sir.
sir?
I cap plus VMR
VMR.
cos alpha J cap, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I did not
For it to
understand.
be minimum path, this horizontal velocity should become
0.
0. Awesome, awesome. That means VMR sin alpha should be equal to U. That means sin alpha is equal to
U by VMR.
U by VMR. Alpha is equal to sin inverse of U by
VMR.
VMR. This is another important condition. I'm teaching you how to do these things. I'm not just blindly giving the formula.
Yes, sir.
And then you need to remember these things also. Entire description. Any Rainman problem with whatever the understanding I'm giving is more than enough. 99% of the problems, unless until examiner wants to throw you out of the dustbin. This you cannot go above the description whatever I'm giving you.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Here you understand. Here what will be the drift? Here there will be drift, right? At this
Yes.
time.
Yes, sir.
That drift will be how much?
X is equal to Vx into
There will not be drift because directly is going to the opposite end.
Okay.
Here what is the time taken? The time taken in the shortest path is d by
VMR
VMR cos alpha.
alpha. Yes,
Because
sir.
here alpha is some value or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it the minimum time? Tell me here. Varun, you see, is it the minimum time?
No, sir.
Because cos alpha will have some value or not?
Yes, sir.
So that means shortest path does not mean minimum time. Minimum time does not mean shortest path.
Yes, sir.
There is a time here. Time taken in this condition for shortest path. Time taken for shortest path. Here I'll give you this note point.
I wrote, sir.
Minimum time taken does not mean shortest path. Minimum path, that means shortest path, does not mean minimum time taken. This entire description you can consider it to be 5-star points. Yep. This you can revise it for all throughout the 6 months of the topic.
Yes, sir.
Whenever board problems, if you go wrong in exams, you go to this concept, you become perfect and solve the question. You become perfect, solve the question. Then
Yes.
automatically you can solve any kind of question at the end of your examination.
Yes, sir.
See this question. The stream of a river is flowing with a speed of 2 km/h. A swimmer can swim at a speed of 4 km/h. What should be the direction of the swimmer with respect to the flow of the river to cross the river straight? Cross the river straight means what? Let me take the river. river is flowing with the speed of 2 km/h.
Yes, sir.
Cross the river, he told. Then he can, this is VMR. River velocity, that is U is equal to 2 km/h. VMR, with what speed that he can swim in the river, that is VMR is equal to 4 km/h. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What should be the direction of swimmer with respect to the flow of water? Direction. To cross the river straight. To cross the river straight means like this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
River straight means minimum path. Straightly crossing means
Yes, sir.
shortest path. Shortest path means what? With some angle he should row like this.
Yes,
You
sir.
forgot this.
Yes,
If
sir.
if he points out like this, he will might go like this. Exactly the shortest path.
Yes,
This I
sir.
took it as alpha. If I took it as alpha, I got it as VMR sin alpha, and I got it as VMR cos alpha, and this is U VMR. I'm just deriving it again, not required to derive. VMR sin alpha minus U is equal to 0, isn't it, Varun?
Sir.
So sin alpha is equal to U by VMR. Alpha is equal to sin inverse of U by VMR. But be careful. Find out the answer. What is U here? 2.
2,
What is
Thirty.
VMR here?
4,
4. So sin inverse of 2 by 4 is how much?
30 degrees.
30 degrees. Okay, awesome. But you don't glow blindly. If this is 30 degrees, question is asked where what? You see carefully the question.
Okay. He asked the other part. So 90 minus 30.
No. He asked with respect to river. River
Okay.
is going like this. River is going like this, and
Okay.
you are going like this. So how much angle with the river you are making?
150.
Answer will be 150.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
90. Why 150?
180.
90 plus 30.
Hmm. Yes, sir.
90 plus 30. Varun, did you get the answer? Varun,
Sir.
Got, sir.
did you
Yes, sir.
did you see the solution? This is similar to exactly this concept where shortest path.
Yes,
Alpha
sir.
is equal to sin inverse of U by VMR. Because straight line he asked. The same thing, sin alpha is equal to U by VMR. U is 2, VMR is 4. So 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. Sin inverse of 1 by 2 is 30 degrees. So this is 30 means from the river, with respect to the flow of the river he asked. From the flow of the river, what is this angle? 90 plus 30 degrees. The
Yes,
answer
sir.
will be 150 degrees. You should be carefully seeing the question. Question will not change, but these things you need to be careful. This notes I made it in 2018. The question asked it in 2019. Let me check the answer. Relative motion. Last question. Sixth question. The answer is 120 degrees. You got it?
Yes, sir.
So then what else can we solve? I'll give you some other questions.
Yes, sir.
The car is standing how much? Be careful, see.
200 meters behind bus.
The car is standing how much distance? 200 meters behind the bus.
Bus.
Okay. The two start moving at the same instant. Same instant they start moving with different forward accelerations. Forward accelerations means this is bus has 2 meters per second square.
Car has
Car
4
has
seconds.
initially both are having same 0. They're starting na.
Yes, sir.
The car will catch up the bus after a time of. This question na. If relative motion if you're solving, we can stop one thing or not. Varun,
Yes, sir.
let me stop this in relative motion. You can stop anything, okay? I'm just
10
stopping it.
your
If I
answer.
stop, how much distance it should travel? Car should travel in relative world.
200 meters.
200 meters. Okay. S relative is equal to
U relative
U
into
relative
plus
into T plus half into A relative into T square, isn't it?
yes sir.
S relative is how much?
200. U is 0.
U relative. Initially U is 0. Here also U is 0. You
Yes,
stop it and reverse the velocity of this car bus and give it to this car. So if you
Yes.
stop and reverse it and give, this is also 0, this is also 0. 0 plus 0 how much?
0.
0. So U relative is 0. But sometimes U relative may be there initially for both of them. Careful
Yes.
in solving the question. Here the question has become simple.
Yes,
Plus,
sir.
what is A relative? You
Two.
stop this car, you give this to reverse it. Reverse
Yes.
it means
So,
this has 4 meter per second square. I reverse it means like this. It has 2 meter per second square. And net acceleration is how much? A relative in forward direction.
2.
Varun, are you getting this? 4 in right direction, 2 in left direction. So net is 2 meter per second square. So 2 into T square. So what is the answer? This 2 can be cancelled. So T square is equal to 200. And that implies T is equal to root 200. That means answer will be 10 root 2 seconds.
yes, sir. I got
Varun,
that.
did you understand this question or not?
Yes, sir.
Answer will be fourth one will be C. This is the right answer. Now, this question can be solved. This relative motion it has become very simple. In reality, if you want to solve this question, what will happen? Same question. In general, students will, if they don't know relative motion concept, I will assume this car has traveled. This is bus. If bus has traveled a distance of x in some time t, this car should travel how much? 200 plus x or not?
Yes, sir.
Varun, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
To catch it? So 200 plus x is equal to u is 0 anyway, half into a of car. A of car is how much? 4 into t square. In the same time, x should be traveled by this bus. U is 0 again.
Half into
Half
2
into 2 into t square. So if I subtract this both of them, 200 is equal to half common. 4 minus 2 is 2 into t square. Again, you will get the answer. T is equal to root over 200. That is 10 root 2 seconds. But if question, this velocity is also given initially. This velocity is also given initially. It's better you solve it through relative motion. The question becomes very simple. You need to practice, otherwise you cannot apply these things.
I did it in relative motion method only, sir.
Okay, you got it. Once you learn the things, you apply it to number of situations, then your brain becomes strong. Your concepts become strong in your. For that, you need to have one good coaching material book, so that in that there will be 5 or 6 questions on this concept. You can go there and solve them.
I'm doing my college material, sir, actually.
College material, you send me once.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
You send me some PDFs. How is your material? Let me check.
Okay, sir.